Hey, plant parents. Are you dreaming of a much-needed vacation but stressing about who will take care of your green babies while you're away? I've been there. The thought of coming home to a sad, wilted indoor jungle can really kill the holiday vibe. But don't worry, because today I'm sharing 7 genius self-watering hacks that will keep your plants happy and hydrated so you can relax and enjoy your trip guilt-free. These are simple, effective, and mostly use things you already have around the house. Let's dive in and make sure your plants thrive while you're soaking up the sun. First up, the classic and incredibly effective string watering system, also known as the wicking method. This is perfect for plants that like to stay consistently moist. All you need is a container for water, like a large jar or bucket, and some absorbent string. Cotton or nylon rope works great. First, place your water container next to your plant, making sure the water level is higher than the base of the plant pot. Cut a piece of string long enough to reach from the bottom of the water container to a few inches deep into your plant's soil. Gently push one end of the string into the soil, near the plant's base, but avoiding the main roots. Submerge the other end of the string into the water container. That's it. The string will act like a straw, wicking water from the container directly to the soil as it dries out. This method is fantastic because it delivers water slowly and consistently, preventing both overwatering and underwatering. You can set up multiple strings for larger pots or connect several plants to one large water source. It's a true set-it-and-forget-it solution. Next, let's talk about the wine bottle method. It's not just for enjoying a nice drink, it can also be a stylish and functional plant sitter. This works best for medium to large pots. All you need is an empty glass bottle, a wine bottle, beer bottle, or even a fancy soda bottle will do. Make sure it's clean. Fill the bottle completely with water. Then, quickly and carefully, flip it over and plunge the neck about 2 to 3 inches deep into the soil of your plant pot. The soil will create a seal around the bottle's opening. As the soil dries, it will pull water out of the bottle, and air bubbles will go up into the bottle to replace the water. This is a slow-release system that can keep your soil perfectly moist for over a week, depending on the size of the bottle and your plant's needs. If the neck of the bottle is too wide and lets water out too fast, you can cover the opening with a small piece of fabric or a piece of cork with a hole in it to slow the flow. It's a great visual indicator, too. When the bottle's empty, you know it's time for a refill. Hack number 3 is the DIY plastic bottle dripper. This is a super easy, low-cost option that's great for any size plant. Grab an empty plastic water or soda bottle. Using a small nail, a thumbtack, or a pin, poke a few tiny holes in the bottle cap. The number and size of the holes will determine how fast the water drips out, so it's a good idea to test it first. You want a slow, steady drip, not a stream. Fill the bottle with water, screw the cap back on, and then, just like the wine bottle method, invert it and push it into the soil. The water will slowly drip out, keeping the soil moist. For a 2-week trip, a 2-liter bottle should be sufficient for a medium-sized plant. This method is highly customizable. More holes for thirsty plants, fewer holes for succulents. It's a fantastic way to upcycle plastic and keep your plants happy at the same time. Moving on to hack number 4, the bathtub greenhouse. This sounds a bit strange, but it's an old-school trick that really works, especially if you have a lot of plants. First, if you have a bathroom with some natural light, that's ideal. If not, don't worry. The humidity is the key here. Place an old towel or a few wooden slats in the bottom of your bathtub to protect the surface and allow for drainage. Then, arrange your well-watered plants in the tub. You don't want them sitting in standing water, just on the damp towel. Now, you have a couple of options. You can either fill the tub with a couple of inches of water around the plants, or simply rely on the initial watering. The magic happens when you cover the top of the tub with a clear plastic sheet, like a painter's drop cloth or shower curtain. This creates a high-humidity microclimate. The water will evaporate, condense on the plastic, and drip back down onto the plants, creating a self-sustaining rain cycle. It keeps them hydrated and protected from drafts for a week or more. Our fifth hack is using watering globes or spikes. These are the more decorative, store-bought versions of the wine bottle method. You can find them online or at any garden center in beautiful hand-blown glass or simple terracotta designs. They work on the exact same principle. You fill them with water, stick them in the soil, and they release water as the soil dries out. The terracotta spikes are particularly cool because you can place a water bottle right on top of them. The porous clay slowly seeps water into the soil, providing a very gentle and consistent supply. While they might cost a little bit, they are reusable, effective, and can add a nice aesthetic touch to your plant collection even when you're not on vacation. They're a great investment for any plant lover who travels occasionally. Hack number 6 is a simple but crucial one. Preparation is key. Before you even set up any watering system, you need to prep your plants for your absence. A few days before you leave, give all your plants a deep, thorough watering. Let the water run all the way through the drainage holes until the soil is completely saturated. This gives them a good starting reserve of moisture. Next, move your plants away from direct, bright sunlight. A spot with indirect, medium light is perfect. Less light means less photosynthesis, which means the plant will use water more slowly. Also, group your plants together. Clustering them creates a more humid microenvironment as they release moisture through their leaves in a process called transpiration. This little plant community will help keep each other from drying out too quickly. This simple prep work can make a huge difference and extend the effectiveness of any self-watering system you choose. And finally, hack number 7, the saucer and pebble tray method. This is great for humidity-loving plants like ferns, calatheas, and marantas. It works by increasing the ambient humidity right around the plant. Grab a deep saucer or a tray that's wider than your plant pot. Fill it with a layer of pebbles, small rocks, or decorative stones. Place your plant pot on top of the pebbles. Then fill the tray with water, but make sure the water level stays below the bottom of the pot. You do not want the pot sitting directly in water, as this will lead to root rot. As the water in the tray evaporates, it creates a pocket of moist air right around your plant's leaves, mimicking its natural humid environment. While this method alone might not be enough for a long trip, combining it with another technique, like the string wicking method, provides both root hydration and ambient humidity, creating the perfect vacation spa for your tropical plants. So there you have it. 7 simple and effective self-watering hacks to keep your indoor jungle green and gorgeous while you're away. From upcycling household items to creating your own mini greenhouse, there's a solution for every plant and every budget. Now you can book that trip, pack your bags, and leave your plant-related anxiety behind. Your green friends will be perfectly fine, and you'll come home to a house full of happy, thriving plants. Which hack are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more plant care tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and happy travels.